So one of my boss told me the new guy quit. The same guy. Well, I was locked out of a warehouse about 2 weeks ago with the one of the new guys, a newer guy. He probably came here a week or two after me, so he probably stayed here to get 2 or 3 checks. Cause I've been here about a month. So, but here's the deal: they promised this guy 1,500. When I talk, this was an older man. This is a man that knows a lot about trucking and had his own authority, that friends with brokers and stuff like that. And he said if he's not making 1,500 a week, he's not gonna stay. I'm like, oh, why did they over? I don't know why did they oversell 1,500, bro. It's like, cause this is what he did. The same thing like me. He saw his checks after 2 or 3 weeks, and he realized it was no way in hell he's gonna make $1,500. Not even close. Cause what the Lowe's paid, the Lowe's don't pay that much. You're not gonna make 1,500 a week. That's a pipe dream, bro. You lucky to make 12, and it's gonna be weeks you don't even make $1,200. Like that's a joke. I don't even know why did he sell that. That's a high pipe dream, bro. It's just you really need 3 loads a day. Like you here, this is my after being here a month. Anybody can do 3 loads a day here. Now, oh my bad. Only way you cannot do them if you have live loads. Now, live loads is your limit because you don't know how long you're gonna be waiting. Now, you can have it's 2 different type of loads. You can go somewhere to pick up and bring in live load, or you can take a load somewhere to get live load. So it's like 4 different loads we do here. You take loads out of the warehouse to be delivered, or you go to customers. Now that's what the come always dropping hook. So the dropping hook can be you go into a customer to bring in a load, and every time you go to a customer, you gotta have a trailer. So you gotta go find a trailer, or or now the 2 live loads. 2 live loads meaning you take a load from the from the rail yard, which I haven't done. That is my first time actually doing that in the 4 weeks I've been here. I'm going to take a load from the rail yard to a customer, and they're going to live unload me. Most of the time, when I normally do that, 95% of the time, it's all been dropping hook. But tomorrow I got to do a live load, which is fine. Which is fine. None of my live loads has been 2-3 hours. No, all my live loads have been in and out. But once again, with that live load, I wouldn't. If you got live loads, I wouldn't necessarily say 2 loads. I wouldn't necessarily say 2 loads that day. I mean 3 loads. I would only say maybe 2, because you don't know how long you're gonna be sitting at that dock. I'm just never know, never know. I wouldn't even chance it. But everything else, you're only gonna do live loads maybe once or twice a week, in my opinion. That's it. So he said he don't know why the new guy quit. I'm like, bro. And my manager just texted me said he can't. My manager said, "What can he do better?" I'm like, it's not you, it's the dispatcher. We need like 15 loads a week, which is doable. Anybody in this 15 moves in any way. A load can be moving a trailer too, because we get paid for that too. So you need about 15, and you're not gonna make $1,500. You're just not. You're just not. You're just not gonna make it. Nah. You just I don't, if the lows do pay, I just don't see it. After, like I said, after years of watching Landstar, Prime, SFI, Schneider, and Super Ego, and just pretty much all the popular YouTube channels where owner operators talk about what they make and loads and all that bullshit. So pretty much, I've watched all of them, and after watching them, and then coming over, what owner operator will come over here to only gross 2 G's a week? That don't make any sense. I'm not an owner operator. I'm just a dumb truck driver. Okay, I don't got my own authority. I'm not a broker. I'm not a carrier. I'm not none of this shit. Okay, but 2 G's gross. I've seen 30%, so I've delivered loads that paid over 2 G's. One load when I got paid 30%. Then you come over here, you see a truck only for the whole week. They're saying they only gross $2,000 or 2,500. Uh, what owner operator will come over here to work? That don't make no sense. Like all anybody got to do watch the Landstars, the Primes, the pretty much all the lease guys on here, and then you come over here to me out. You only making two bands a week gross, huh? Before you take out diesel, what that don't make no sense, right? That don't who would come over here? Who would come over here? I'm, I, I'm okay with mom. I'm okay. I'm not complaining. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm not complaining. What pissed me off like a few weeks ago is when my boss, the guys that paid me, told me it should be easy for me to make 1,500 after being here 4 weeks. 1,500. Well, who? Whoa, what? He didn't even give me a blueprint. See, like if I'm your boss and I say it's easy for you to make 1,500, I'm gonna tell you exactly what to do to make 1,500. You need 3 loads a day to get in the realm. You need 15 loads or more to get in the ballpark. Now and unfortunately, after being here 4 weeks, you can't count on that. You just can't. And then after my overall, I figured like what owner operator would come here? What owner operator would come here to make 2 G's a week? What type of shit does that don't make no sense to me. That seems like you're catfishing me or you're lying or something. It's got to be this guy. This scam has got to be somewhere. Why would an owner operator who can go out there and deliver one load to make 2 bands deliver all these loads and only make 2 bands within 2 weeks? I mean, within a week. You see that doesn't make any sense. And the information is out there. Go watch the Landstars, that SFI, the Primes, the all the leasing guys and load board guys, and see what they make per week. You'll be like making 2 G's a week. What? Oh, and don't be forgetting about your payment. I'll be forgetting about that. Like if you had a payment for a truck and you only does that shit make any type of sense in the trucking world? No, it does not. No, it does not. No, it does not. It does not. It does not. It does not. They running a scam. They just running a scam here. Like I said, and companies don't bleed money. Nobody bleeds money. That's what I've realized in no company. Nobody bleeds money. You have to be making money. Nobody's bleeding money. So I estimate the real number is probably 3 G's. That's probably the real number. The real number is 3 G's. 2 G's for a truck? Shit. When a nigga out doing OTR, when niggas are out OTR delivering one load, making 2 G's off one load. Oh my god. You know what I'm saying? This shit it just when I just I just after a while I just stop looking at my check and just like, you know what, it's all right. You're doing all right. I don't want to because when you look too much at your check and you see them numbers, it kind of piss you off. Like this shit can't be right, bro. This shit can't be right. And if I showed you my check stub, it's just in an Excel spreadsheet, you would think I made it up out of my ass. It don't even look like legit. Like anybody can make it up. But the numbers for the loads ain't changing, so I don't know. I don't even know, man. Like I said, the guy that paid me. Remind you how this is set up. The guy that pays me is not the one that dispatches me. Okay? He asking what can he do better. You're not a dispatcher. Nah. Telling people you're gonna make $1,500 a week here is like just looking at my check, just looking at 4 weeks of my checks, you'd be like, ain't nobody here making $1,500 with this pay. You have to get 3 loads. You have to get 3 loads a day. Like I said, ain't nobody. This with my checks alone. You do the calculation. See, that's what that veteran, the guy that quit, he did the calculation. He sat here for 2-3 weeks and said it ain't no way possible. It just ain't possible. Shit. Even let me take it even further. Even if you work 7 days, even if you work 7 days, even if you work 7 days, you still may not get it. So, the positive is that you can do 3 loads a day here within 7 hours. Yeah. So, but see, he said he don't know why that got quit. I'm like, nigga, please. You told the new guy that he gonna make 1,500, and this is somebody that knows a lot about trucking. Okay, got a good record, knows a lot about trucking. Maybe have better options. Okay. Me and the African, we don't got better options. You know, the African was the nigga that got 3 accidents. He got 3 accidents. He said, shit, I don't got nowhere else to go, so I'm stuck here. Shit. But you ain't gonna make shit. Oh my god, man. Maybe so mad with my owner is like a few weeks ago he said you should be able to make 1,500 no problem. I'm like, nigga, who on this account was making 1,500? Let me know.